Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we are going to talk about a release from Special Hobby. It's a 1/72 scale model, and as you can see it's a limited edition which comes with a book and it copies SF-260. It's so-called duo pack, so we have two kits in one box and we have a commercial sample here, so it means we have this kit in its final shape and you'll get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. And what made me interested in this release is that out of the box we get a lot of markings from different countries. They're quite colorful, as you can see, and you can copy 2 out of all this, what is it, 7 or 8? Yeah, it's 8. And it offers a great chance to build your own aircraft in this bright marking, and that's why I decided to take a closer look. So first of all, I have to note that box is quite heavy due to the book inside, and size is also, I would say, unusual for this brand. Here you can see comparison with my hand, and box art, I would say it's quite self-descriptive, so we have side profiles for all the markings which are included, while here you can find some information about the kit. Obviously this is not a toy, and if I open it, it's a top opening box, so it should be relatively easy to open it. And here we have the first surprise. So we have these model kits packed into separate boxes, and these boxes are, I would say, of typical size for a 1/72 scale release from Special Hobby, but they are white. And as you can see on the bottom we also have various bonuses for these models. So just to remind you, this is a duo pack, so we have 2 identical kits, and that's why I think we can open only one and check what parts are included inside, and then gradually we'll move on to other bonuses as well. So when I open this box, inside we'll find this plastic bag with parts, and as you can see it's a 1/72 scale kit, that's why it's not that huge, and it is packed into a resealable plastic bag. I'm just trying to find the flap, so it's also relatively easy to open, and once we take it out we will start checking it one by one. So first of all, I suggest we start with this clear sprue so that we can see what is the molding quality for the canopy. Straight away we can say that this canopy part is molded as a single piece part, so you won't be able to open the cockpit, which is rather strange for a Special Hobby, because usually this brand is not, let's say, the brand which I would mention for as an example for one-piece canopies, but here we have it as a one-piece, so keep it in mind when you'll be planning to build this kit. Next we start with the first gray plastic sprue, and that's actually the biggest one. So here we have fuselage halves, and both are molded without tail wings, obviously, and note that tail fin is molded only on one half. I guess it will work as a guiding element. Here we have tail wings, also we have some cockpit parts and propeller as well, and also wing here. So for the wing, as far as you can see, we have all wing mechanization elements pre-molded. Moreover, it comes as a single piece part, so you don't have to deal with single halves. And this is really good because it will make the whole assembly a bit easier. Here in the fuselage halves you won't find anything, because I think the cockpit will be assembled separately and then inserted in between fuselage halves. But in order to confirm it, we need to move on to the next plastic sprues. So we also have small plastic sprues with armament and also external equipment which is installed on this aircraft. Here you can see them. So just to remind you, 1/72 scale kit, so here you can see comparison with my fingertip, just to give you an idea of the size of these parts. They're not big, and that's why you will have to use special tools in order to accommodate them in the proper spot. Next we continue with the last gray plastic sprue for one aircraft. So here we have the cockpit parts as well as external fuel tanks and landing gear parts. We also have the front cowling section, and that's really great because you won't have any seams in this area, and it will help you to get a bit more accurate, I would say, paint finish. And here you can see also some landing gear parts. So these ones look fine, but I think there should be also resin upgrade for this release, so it would be worth checking the CMK or Special Hobby website in order to confirm it. By the way, masks are coming in the separate plastic bag. Here they are, and I'm opening them right now because these are pre-cut masks, and as far as I can see we have 3 sets. I'm not sure why there are 3 of them, but I will show them to you in a second. So they're pre-cut, and it means they're ready to be used straight out of the box. As you can see, the overall quality looks fine, so it's just a matter of taking them out, applying on the clear parts, and you'll be good to go. As for the application manual, we have the separation for the early canopy, here you can see it, and also for the late canopy. And be ready to use liquid masks, because otherwise you won't be able to cover this canopy. Next we continue with another plastic bag, and here we have decals and also tiny PE thread. So just give me a second to take them out and we will talk about them in detail. But from what I can see through the plastic bag, printing quality looks fine. First of all, let me show you the tiny unpainted PE thread. Here it is. I'm not sure where it will be used. My guess is that it will be applied in the cockpit, but we will see further in the video review when we will be checking the assembly manual. Next, we start with the small decal sheet, and here I guess I will have to close the lenses. So you can see here we have a lot of stencils. We also have seatbelt decals and instrument panel decals. So all this stuff will come handy in 1/72 scale. And just to give you an idea of the printing quality, I hope camera will focus. Yeah, now you should be able to see it even closer. So printing quality is really nice, and it's just a matter of careful application. But that's not all. There is a second decal sheet. As you remember, I say that there are 2 of them. So here we have all main decal symbols for 8 marking options, as you remember. And again, printing quality is really good. Some of these symbols might be copied with masks and airbrush, but it will depend on your skill level. If you are brave enough to go for such things, then definitely do it, because it will give you even better appearance. And even in 1/72 scale, that's something what can be appreciated once you finish the model. Okay, next we continue with the assembly manual. And what I was trying to do, I was trying to separate this bonus book, but it looks like it is glued or something, because I cannot separate it carefully without tearing apart the plastic bag. That's quite funny. So just give me a second. Okay, you can hear how easy it is to do, and that's because I torn apart the plastic bag. So basically I will have to think how to remove it out of this plastic bag. Nevertheless, let's start with assembly manual. So this one is a small brochure with a short history note in Czech and English. Next, we continue with the parts map. Note that only few parts will be unused, so pay attention. Assembly process starts with the cockpit, and here you will have to decide on the camouflage. So your choice of the parts will depend on the camouflage you pick. Next, we continue with fuselage assembly. Then we install this sub-assembly on the wing. As you remember, a wing is molded as a single piece part, so that's really great. Here we install the cowling parts, propeller, and then we work on the canopy. So canopy, it will be in the shot position, but just give me a second, because here we have... So you will have to find the clear film for the target sites. And that's something what will be a bit tricky, because basically you have to install it for this hot panels. Next, we continue with landing gear. So again, with landing gear, be careful, because we have a quite tricky design here. And next, we have some external features or armament being installed on the aircraft. Then starts the marking guide. So here we have first 2 marking options. As you can see, they're quite colorful. Even the camouflaged aircraft should look interesting in this scale. Next, we continue with 2 white marking options. So this one is from Turkey, this one is from Belgium, I guess. And next we continue with US aircraft, and one more. This one I'm not sure where it is coming from, so if you have an idea, write it, because I'm not able to read it upside down. Next we continue 2 more marking options. These ones are camouflaged, again Turkey, and this one is coming from Libya, and this is quite interesting. I would say it's unusual marking option. And here on the last page we have a short ad for other special editions from the same brand. Sorry. So they were released in the same design. It means you will get 2 kits together with a book, and in my opinion it's quite price efficient purchase. So if you would like to save some money and get a lot of interesting stuff, then definitely go for it. And now I'm trying to open the bonus book. Okay, so it was quite easy to open actually, but I torn it apart because I can. Haha. Okay, so here it is, and this is a special book. You cannot buy it separately as far as I remember, but it is fully dedicated to this aircraft, so it might be used as a reference material for your build. I guess we will have the detailed shots of the real aircraft, even of the same markings which are included in this release. And this is really great because it might be handy for some super detailers who would like to get more features on their model. As you can see, this is not only a, let's say, gallery book, it also provides you some information in text. And by the way, here we have camouflaged aircraft, and in total we have 90 pages. So it's quite extensive publication, and in my opinion this is a great bonus which will be handy for all aviation fans. As for the new release, or this release of the model, it should be already available, but as I said, it's quite limited, so it's better to hurry if you want to get one. And of course I will be happy to hear your opinion about such a release. Do not forget to write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.